Hey guys, welcome to the Soul Break. Thanks for stopping by my channel. This is actually my fourth episode of the channel, and I really cut my previous episode really short. So I was like, well, why not film another episode? Push that content out, right? So yeah, the shoe that I'm gonna review in this episode is the Nike Dunk Low in the Syracuse colorway. So I believe these released early on this year, and I think these released along with the Kentucky pair. And believe it or not, I was able to secure a pair for retail. I mean, I did strike out, all on the online raffles and offline raffles in my hometown, but I was lucky enough to, secure a pair offshore. So that was really, really nice. I was like, all hope was lost. And I was still kind of, seesawing between the Syracuse pair and the Kentucky pair, even though I was leaning a lot more towards this pair. So when I was able to get a W on this pair, I was really excited. And when I first got them in hand, I was like, wow, the pictures don't do justice because, this orange, this bright yellow, bright Syracuse orange really, really pops. And it's such a clean colorway, as you can see. Uh, and believe it or not, it's really wearable. I've tried wearing it on, jeans and other sorts of trousers just to, kind of like give a kind of like an eye-catching point to my entire outfit, and I think it's worked out pretty well. Um, Quality-wise, oh yeah, I really wanted to talk about the quality-wise. Quality-wise, the leather is quite stiff, and it did have a lot of kind of extra threads and a lot of glue marks, which I had to get rid of. But overall, it looks pretty clean now. But the leather is quite stiff, and I know someone has told me that smooth leather doesn't necessarily mean good quality leather, but when I first got this in hand, I was like, these aren't the best quality leather because I've already had held two pairs of the off-white, Dunks from last year in hand, and when I first had those in hand, I was like, wow, this is just on another level. But these compared to those aren't that great. But still, I'm not complaining. Like it's such a fresh colorway, and the leather is not terrible. It's quite wearable, and as you can see, I did wear these quite often, and I think it's starting to crease a little, but I'm totally fine with that. I think it really adds to that kind of like the vintage vibe. So getting into the upper of the shoe, there's really nothing that special. I mean, this orange, I think it does it all. This is very, very bright Syracuse orange contrasted with this white on the toe box, as well as the side panels and a little around the heel area. And here that you got that Nike logo embroidered on to the back, and in the insole you also have that bright Syracuse insole with the Nike logo in white. And as you can see, I've worn these several times, so now the Nike printing is coming off, which it should. And moving towards the tongue, you've got that kind of like that vintage looking Nike tag, which I think it's a really, really nice detail. It goes very well with the overall white tongue, adding to like the crispness of the shoe. And that again, that white clean white midsole really, really kind of makes the shoe pop again and adds that freshness of the overall look of the shoe. And then the shoe is finished up with this again, this bright Syracuse orange outsole, which if you get a lot of daily wear, it's gonna get really dirty real soon. I had to kind of like wipe this off before I did the review because I really wanted to show you the overall look of the shoe, and obviously I don't want to touch whatever was on the bottom of the shoe, so I kind of had to clean it. But overall, it's a very fresh pair of shoes. I did get a lot of compliments for him, and wearability wise, I would say it's quite it's not that comfortable. I mean, I usually wear my shoes true to size, but these kind of are on the narrow side, so they do hurt my feet a little bit after a long day's wear. But I mean, I'm not gonna wear these for like more than a couple of hours a day, so I can bear with it, I guess. But if you would like to get a little of that wiggle room and more comfort, I would say you could go maybe like a half size up, but usually I don't do that. I just go true to size all the time with all my shoes. So yeah, that's just a little size tip from me. And I've talked about wearability, and yeah, I was gonna go to talk about resale. I just checked on StockX, and I think the resale price is quite stupid on these. I think they're going over like maybe like $500 or something for most of the sizes. But yeah, but if you want to cop a dunk, add a dunk into your collection, a non-SB dunk into your collection, I would really highly recommend this pair out of all the colorways that dropped this year. I mean, we did have the Kentuckys, which I think is a really fresh colorway. I would really love that in my collection, but again, the resale price is quite stupid on those. But we also had the Brazil, we had the Samba pair, we had I think the Plums. I want to say we had the Champ colorway and the University Red colorway, but out of all of those, I think this one is the best. I mean, it's my personal preference, but a lot of people would agree that this colorway is like, at least in the top 2 or 3 of all the models that released this year. And so again, if you were looking for to cop a pair for resale, I would go for these. Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, I was lucky enough. I was really lucky enough to cop these for retail. But if you are looking for a regular pair of dunks, I think you could pull the trigger on these and not regret it. But yeah, again, it's one of my favorite shoes in my collection. So yeah, I really want to wear these before it starts snowing. We're really towards the end of the year, so yeah, thanks for watching my video, and if you enjoyed watching this, please hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. And again, thanks for watching.